On this episode of The Outsiders Club, Chloe convinces Mario to join her on a living historic farm. Wait, is that real dirt?
Very real. You want to feel it? Yeah?
Oh, get that away from me. They'll be plowing, planting, washing, cooking, and dancing. Yep, those are some serious dance moves.
Keep it out, keep it out, keep it outside.
Then, Chase gets a tour of a working dairy farm.
This is gonna take a long time.
Chase, it doesn't look like you know what you're doing.
Thanks, Summer 98. I owe you one.
We're going full retro.
Is that what I think it is? An outhouse?
And believe me, you don't want to miss this episode of The Outsiders Club,
Hey, you finished everything. Good job.
which starts right now.
You are filthy.
Come on, let's go outside. We're gonna have some fun outside. It's where we are, it's who we are. It's the Outsiders Club.
Mario, thanks so much for helping me out today.
No worries. Besides, I owe you big time from that science project you helped me with last year, remember?
Ah, yes, I remember. 3 days of my life I'll never get back.
Hey, I got a B- for that rice cake rocket.
You got a B- for that thing? Anyways, hey fellow outsiders, welcome to our show. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Mario. We're at Dudley Farm Historic State Park, and today we're going to... Oh, wait, I never asked you what we're doing today.
Today, we're doing some research for my school project on early farming life in America. This is a living historic working farm set in the late 1800s, so we're going to check it out.
That sounds cool.
Right? And I've arranged for special access, so we can do some real labor on the farm as well.
What kind of real labor?
Oh, you know, normal farm life stuff, like plowing a field, caring for livestock, hand washing clothes, the usual.
That sounds like hard labor.
Hey, you owe me big time, remember? Plus, you'll get to hang out with a ton of livestock, and I know you love animals. But first, we have to get dressed in our 1880s period farming clothes.
You're kidding, right? Very funny.
Nope, I'm not that funny. Let's go. Oh, you look amazing. You look just like a farmer from the 1880s.
I look ridiculous. Look at me. I have a feeling you're gonna owe me before this day is over. I can't believe she talked me into this.
Oh, you'll be fine. Well, it says first on our list of activities is plowing a field. But before we do that, let me tell you about the state park we're in. Dudley Farm Historic State Park is located in north central Florida and is dedicated to demonstrating Florida farming life from the 1880s to the 1940s. It's an authentic working farm that consists of 18 historic buildings, including a farmhouse with original furnishings, a working kitchen from the late 1800s, a general store, a canning store, a smokehouse, a syrup house, a mill, tobacco barn, stables, and it's even got a post office. The farm also has livestock and vegetable gardens. Whew, this place has it all. The park has a visitor center, and they offer tours of this authentic working farm. Park staff dressed in period clothing guide you through the tours, and they do daily chores around the farm. Where's Mario? Mario! Mario! There you are. I see you from the livestock.
Yeah, these are called cracker cattle. It says the Spanish brought them to Florida over 500 years ago.
I'll take note of that. But we need to get started on plowing the field.
So what's pushing the plow, a cow or a mule? Of course, I'm pushing the plow.
I'm Sandra. I'm a park ranger here at Dudley Farm Historic State Park, and I do living history and work with farm animals. Chloe and Mario are here doing research for a school assignment on early farm life. So I and some volunteers are here to show them how to do various farm chores today. So this is the garden, and once you plant all the corn, water the seed real well here in the garden, and then we can be done with that part, okay?
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can't believe they would do all of this by hand.
Why couldn't you do your project on modern farming?
Funny, but let's get serious here. My notes say that farmers in the 1880s would first prepare farmland by clearing trees by hand. So glad that's already been done. So now all we need to do is plow the field. How's your back feeling? Are you ready to get started?
Sure, why not?
Mario's getting a little taste of what farm life was like before tractors. Planting a field is a back-breaking task. First, you have to actually break the land, clear the woods, make sure that they had everything out of the way, like the stones. Then they would have to plow the field. Then they would have to till it, make the land soft enough for the seeds to go in. Once you would put the seeds in, then of course you would cover the seeds and make sure that you would either water it, or if Mother Nature was helpful, Mother Nature would water it for you. Otherwise, they had to water it themselves.
I'm totally getting an A. Here, chicken, there you go. Some good old cornbread.
When we return, Chloe and Mario get their hands dirty.
You want to feel it?
And later, Mario finds the syrup room.
Whoa,
Yum.
that's powerful.
Yes, we know, Mario. All this
Wow.
when we return.
You're watching The Outsiders Club.
We'll be right back.
Is that good?
I like it. Check this out. You've heard of farm to table, right? Well, before supermarkets and fast food, all food was farm to table. If you wanted to eat it, you had to grow it or find someone who did. This meant a lot of hard work and super long days.
Today, Chloe and Mario are doing living history as they labor to plow and plant, all in the name of research for Chloe's school assignment.
Mario and Chloe are getting a special hands-on experience here at Dudley Farm Historic State Park. Normally, visitors would have to sign up for a guided tour, or they could go on a self-guided tour.
All right, last seed planted. That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I guess. Plus, it's been a while since I really got dirty.
Well, now that all the seeds are planted, according to my notes, it says that we have to wait 3 months.
If you want to survive as a farmer, you got to plan ahead. 3 months? But I'm hungry now.
Today we take for granted how available food is. Back then, life was centered around gathering and harvesting the food.
So we had to plow the field, we had to plant the corn, then we had to water the corn. I can't imagine having to wait 3 months.
I'm glad Chloe and Mario are getting some perspective today on how hard it was to plant and gather food.
You know, it's hard to imagine life without grocery stores or phones.
Oh, that reminds me. I need a couple pictures of us for my school report.
Absolutely not. No way are you capturing an image of me in this outfit.
Oh, come on, Mario.
Stop.
Come on. No,
Stop.
smile. Just really quick. The cord's blocking your face.
That's the
Come on.
point.
Okay, put it down, chin up. Come on, one
No.
big smile. Just really quick.
So the Dudleys were a family that came from South Carolina in the 1850s. They came and settled in this part of Florida, and there was 3 generations that lived here. The second generation, Dudley, he was actually the one that built the farm here and all the buildings that are associated with the farm. It was a very important community hub at the time, and they even had a post office here that people would come for their mail. So they were an important part of the community. So in the early 1980s, the 3rd generation, Myrtle, donated 24 acres and all the buildings to the state parks. It is the only farm of its kind in Florida. So all these buildings were here, nothing was brought in. Everything that you see here is unique to the family and to a way of life. And it wasn't just this family, there were many families that they represented for this type of farming life. So Chloe, all you really do is find your clothing, you get your soap, and do soap it up really good. And so then what you do is you're going to grab your piece of material and just go up and down, up and down. And that's what actually scrubs the dirt out of the clothing. Awesome. You can dip it in the water a little bit. You can, you know, just keep doing that. Add more soap as you need to, like that. And eventually everything will come out clean. So all clothes back then were hand washed. Of course, they would only do it once a week. They would have to gather all the clothes that they wore, which were not a lot of clothes, put them in the hot boiling water, let them soak, and then they would take them out into the cool water, get the lye soap and scrub away most of the day. Then they would wring it through the wringer, and then they would hang him up for the day to dry under the sun.
You know, once you get into a rhythm, this is kind of fun. Mario, do you want to try? Mario? Mario? Where did he go?
So this is the syrup room. I gotta check this out. I love me some syrup.
One of the things this farm is known for is this cane syrup, and that is a process. The process would be to grow the cane, harvest it in fall time to early winter. They would crush it, bring it to the boil, and boil it in the cane boilers, and then they would bottle it, and that's how we got the syrup. Once they harvested, they would bring it to the cane complex. There they would crush it. Then they would take the liquid and put it in the cane kettles, and they would boil it for 4 to 6 hours till it became a thick syrup. They would bottle it and put it in the cane bottling house.
Whoa, that's powerful.
Understand that this is raw cane syrup, and it tastes quite different than the typical maple syrup or corn syrup that most people are used to today.
That's not what I thought it would be. Wow. Hey.
Hey, where have you been?
The syrup room.
Really? How was it?
It was a room full of syrup. What's up with you?
Well, I've gotta go. Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
An outhouse?
Then yes, it's exactly what you think it is. Enjoy, and don't forget to take your iPad so you can take notes.
Ha ha. Hilarious.
You can turn table scraps and fallen leaves into rich soil called compost, which can be used to help plants grow. It might sound crazy, but making compost at home is easy and helps keep waste out of landfills. You can grow vegetables at home and not even need fertilizer.
When we return, they'll bake and break bread out of corn.
I say we just eat it anyway.
Yeah.
And then go full-on hoedown. What's a hoedown? Who writes this stuff?
You're watching The Outsiders Club, and we'll be right back.
Today we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at a working dairy farm. You know, where all the yogurt, cheese, and milk are born. Is that the dairy farm up there?
Yep,
And we have to walk all the way up there?
yep. I'm a dairy farmer. A dairy farmer's days usually start around 5:30 in the morning, and we work 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We're always milking cows, we're always working. Typical day, we come to the dairy, we get the cows up, we take them to the milking parlor and milk them. Each cow milks around 6 to 8 gallons per day, and they eat grass, corn, and some soybean and other things to give them enough nutrients to make the milk that they need.
This is gonna take a long time.
I love that I can take care of the animals and give them a good place to live and produce a food product for America.
Where do you keep your chocolate milk cows?
Milk is very good for you. It's nature's most perfect food. It's that chocolate milk you was talking about earlier. Here you go, buddy.
Thanks. Well, now I know who puts the milk in the cartons at school. Thanks, Summer 98. I owe you one.
Chloe and Mario are going old school at Dudley Farm Historic State Park.
I have to admit it, I'm kind of digging this farm life. I mean, you're outside all day, you get to hang out with the livestock. I mean, livestock, it's great.
I think Mario's actually starting to dig farm life. I think every kid needs to experience this. It really puts things into perspective. I'll never take another grocery store for granted again. This is really hard work. I had to get down on my knees, basically kind of crawl in a way. I watched Mario struggle for a while with his plow, but it was all worth it in the end when we got the job done.
One of the most important skills back then was cooking, and most of the cooking was done on a wood stove. I wanted Mario and Chloe to experience cooking cornbread on an authentic wood stove. I had my volunteer, Stephanie, set everything up for them. She's gonna give them a few pointers and then let them do everything themselves.
So we came here today and I thought we were just gonna do a little research, take some notes, and then go home. Turns out I have to wear this clothing and make some cornbread. It's way more than I thought it was gonna be.
So you guys are gonna fix some cornbread today. So the dry ingredients go in this bowl here. We have cornmeal, salt, and baking soda. And then into a small bowl first, crack 1 egg, and then add buttermilk and this lard to it. Mix it up. Pour it into this batter.
Today, you can go to the fridge and grab milk, cheese, OJ, meat, you know, whatever you want. But back then, you either had to make or grow all that stuff.
On a wood stove, you have to use the wood, of course, to set the temperature. And if you put too much wood in there, it gets too hot. If you don't have enough, it doesn't cook the food. The burners are different temperature. You have the front burners, you have the middle burners, and the back burners. And they all are different temperatures depending on how much wood you use or do not use. It's a real skill to distribute the heat around the stove to be able to cook what you need to cook. Because not only do you have to watch the wood and how much wood you're using, you also have vents that you have to open and close to regulate the flow of air inside the stove.
Reminds me of my Easy Bake Oven when I was a kid.
Yeah, but different in every way. I just hope this doesn't take long. I'm starving.
I'll mix the ingredients. Why don't you put more wood into the stove? I want to time how long it's going to take and then compare it to a modern oven.
I just hope Mario added enough wood or the cornbread's never gonna get done.
I can't believe this is taking this long. Hello? Microwave? Regular oven? I mean, come on. All right, it's been 45 minutes. Let's see if it's done. I'm starving.
Yeah, let's see how it looks.
It hasn't moved or risen or whatever. How is that possible?
I had a feeling that Mario and Chloe were gonna have a hard time maintaining temperature on the wood stove. So I had Stephanie make a fresh batch of cornbread just in case.
I say we just eat it anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. Oh, now that's how it's supposed to look.
Finally, we eat. Hey, try this on yours.
What is it?
Well, remember that syrup room I was telling you about? Well, there you go. Fresh from the farm syrup.
Awesome, I love syrup.
Then you're gonna love this.
Mmm, I love it. That was amazing. Thanks, Mario.
You liked it?
Yeah, it's delicious. Okay, raw cane syrup, my new best friend.
Did you know that Dudley Farm Historic State Park is like a living time capsule of Florida's early settlers? So come check it out, and you can see what Florida was like before interstates, tourists, and air conditioning.
Don't go away. When we come back, it's a hoedown showdown.
What's a hoedown showdown? You're watching The Outsiders Club, starring me. Don't go away.
You know, most of us are in the habit of capturing every moment of our lives, then quickly posting that moment so everyone knows that we had a moment. That's stressful, and it takes us out of the actual moment that's happening right in front of us. So remember, be in the moment. Keep tech in check.
I was really happy that Mario and Chloe could hang out long enough to hear our band. Our band consisted of a bass, a guitar, a mandolin, and a banjo. And they come in and play music from the 1880s to 1910s. Understand that back then there was no iPads, no radios, no TV, nowhere to get music. So playing music here in the back porch was an important way for families to gather and entertain themselves.
Well, I have to admit, I actually had a pretty good time today.
Good, I knew you'd come around.
You'd better get an A for this. And now you owe me big time. In fact, you can start by buying me lunch. I'm still hungry.
Sounds good. A burger it is. Well, that's our show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Check us out on Instagram, and you can watch full episodes on our YouTube channel. And remember,
Keep it
outside.